This is an old ass man versus a young ass man
podcast.
So if I'm Basquiat, or if I'm Keith Haring, or if I'm motherfucking Michelangelo, or whoever, any artist, when you're in your purest form of your art, that's when you make, you're not really thinking about, okay, I'm a civil rights activist over here one day, and no, but this is who you are.
I know I interrupted.
Go ahead, that's fine.
But do you think that he wanted to die?
I think that
he committed suicide. I say he committed suicide.
So this is where we go back into the original interview with Michael Petrie, but oh man, it's funny.
Nah, man,
it's funny.
Black people should not be smoking.
Yo, come
That's
on,
my
man.
thing.
Like, all right. So let me bring you to how it all started. So Martin and I were riding in a New York City taxi cab, and Martin says to me, "Yo, man, I can't stand these dudes who smoking weed outside the hotel. That's some bullshit. Black people shouldn't be smoking weed." What?
Right. Because our minds, man, we got to keep our minds right. I used to smoke weed back in the day, and my mind wasn't right.
Okay.
That's why I've been at the hotel for so long.
So Martin believes that black people shouldn't smoke weed.
Should not.
And I'm curious on the reason why. So we had this conversation in the back of a taxi cab in New York City on our way to an event. Martin said something about the health, or I don't know. But my argument to him was, look, people stand outside the hotel all day and smoke cigarettes. You're getting secondhand smoke, which is by fact that people are catching cancer from secondhand smoke. Smoking marijuana, there is no factual evidence that shows that if you're inhaling secondhand smoke, besides getting contact from marijuana, that it causes cancer. Now, you may be high, but you're not getting cancer from smoking weed. So in the back of the cab, we're having this conversation, and the taxi driver had chimed in because we asked him, hey, what do you think? And he told us about his son, who's a medical doctor. And they found no evidence, factual evidence.
Yeah.
Not just opinionated, but factual evidence that marijuana is a healing agent.
Let me tell the listeners, and let me tell you, Donald, it's not about the medical side of it. Black people are always talking about, my people, I need to be woke. How are you going to be woke if you're smoking blunts? It needs to stop. We need to stop smoking the herb. We need to stay woke. We need to keep focused on the prize. This podcast is about legacy. And let me tell you, one of the people who made this podcast the way it is Donald Reed. He wanted to do a podcast about legacy. How are we going to keep a legacy if we're getting high all the time? So once again, no black people should be smoking the herb. And this is our podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you think people should be fined for smoking weed on the street?
You know how many people I tell every day, get away from the front door, man, with that shit? Every day. They be laughing at me. They be like, yo.
Do you say that to people who smoking cigarettes?
White, black, I don't care.
No.
Yeah.
Do you say it to people who smoking cigarettes?
Can you break out, please?
You say, yo, get the F from...
No, I say, yo, it's bothering me again. They go, oh, okay, no problem. They go, all right. But when in the morning time, 7 o'clock in the morning, some dude comes out and sits right in front of me.
Smoking some herb.
And lights a blunt. I'm like, the first thing I say to them, especially if they're black, I'll be like, yo, I said, I don't have nothing against it, but there's no reason. I don't care if you're an artist or whatever, you should be standing out here at this time in the morning smoking a joint. And they look at me and say, yo, you're right, man.
Do you say that to people who smoking cigarettes at 7 o'clock in the morning?
No, I don't say
Why?
That. Because it's not marijuana.
That's a contradiction. It's
no,
smoke,
it's
right? You said smoke is smoke.
No, it's not.
But did you say smoke is smoke?
Yeah, but I don't say it.
Why? If
because
smoke is smoke.
I don't like the smell.
Marijuana. So you have a preference.
Yeah, I don't really smell the cigarettes.
I'm just saying, and I'm coming at you because you said smoke is smoke.
Marijuana is very pungent.
So is cigarette smoke.
No, it's
What-
not, Don. You can't. If you
Marijuana
smoke a
smoke.
cigarette-
Hold
if you
on,
smoke
hold.
If I'm on West Broadway
Uh-huh.
and Canal smoking a cigarette, I cannot smell a cigarette.
Brother, what?
All the way up the
what,
block.
what do you think?
Come on,
Are
man,
they
you know-
both? He said smoke is smoke, right?
Smoke is smoke.
Smoke is smoke. So if you're gonna say it about marijuana, say the same damn thing about cigarettes because they both are pungent smells. Absolutely, I agree
can't
with
smell
you.
it down the block.
You can smell cigarettes 2 blocks away. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
right. You told me cigarette smoke. I can smell.
Martin, you
cigarettes
can
away.
smell cigarettes from just as far.
All I know is this right here.
But
They need to
What
get
about this for medical?
what
If it-
medical
what if it's
marijuana.
medical?
Right.
What if they're smoking? Then they should be smoking in their house, not in the street. Why you gotta smoke in the street? All right, that's like me blazing right in the back of your cab for no reason.
Nah, that's not the same thing.
Well, okay, I'll open the windows and I'll blaze.
No, that's not the same thing. That's different. That's different.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's
They
no.
should get ticket. If it was up to me, and
So then,
and let me tell you-
people who smoke cigarettes should get tickets too.
what's-
Let me say that to you. My son, right?
Uh-huh.
Asthmatic, right?
right,
The asthma.
right,
And, he went to college, in Massachusetts, right?
right,
He's at Harvard University now, right?
right.
And I said to him one time, I said, how come you don't have the asthma anymore? He said, marijuana take care of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Is it-
you
because-
never have an asthma anymore. That's it.
See, because that's the thing that
No,
ma-
to tell you the truth, he said, Dad, I never have to to go to the doctor for it. They don't have to give me any medication for it. I'm okay now.
Right.
Just for the marijuana.
now check this out. That's the
No,
thing.
No, to tell you the truth.
No, I 100% I agree.
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge difference between cigarettes and marijuana.
No.
Marijuana is actually a medical, like in your son's
Mm-hmm.
example, is for medical purpose. Cigarettes have no benefits
No
whatsoever.
benefit, yes. I
Zero.
agree with you.
And it is proven that it causes cancer.
Right.
Okay.
Factually.
All right.
Cancer. Right.
Cocaine kills pain.
Okay. This is a different argument. We're talking
No,
about
it's not the same thing as a drug that helps you out.
It's a different argument.
Cocaine
No,
kills pain.
this is a different argument. We're talking about marijuana. You have a strong stance on it. You're
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
no.
People should get a
Look,
$500 ticket
You're
for
damn right.
smoking
If
marijuana.
you're smoking in your house or you got a prescription,
Look, that's what I'm
and-
saying.
But your son wasn't walking down the street in the middle of Massachusetts puffing a joint. He wasn't doing that.
Maybe,
man.
maybe not.
No,
But
a good man is not gonna walk down the street.
why not?
'Cause
you know how
you
many
impeding your
business?
disrespect
You know
to
how
other
many businessmen?
I seen a dude walking down the street with his
Martin.
kids
You know how
smoking
many
a joint.
businessmen?
It doesn't matter business or not. You're not smoking down the street.
But you
smoking
know,
a
you
joint.
said a decent man.
That doesn't just because they're businessman doesn't mean they're decent.
All right.
I said any decent man, meaning a man that cares about people that's going on around him and impeding.
So then,
other
what about the
people's
people who smoking
rights. Is
cigarettes?
that-
Because it's
That's
proven.
the same thing. I don't smoke.
No,
so
exactly.
I
But
don't smoke
you're
cigarettes.
breathing secondhand cigarette smoke.
Well, they're
and won't
bad
say
too.
anything.
So they
But then if they
too.
but-
Give
but-
them the ticket too.
Hold on.
So I want the marijuana guy and the cigarette guy to get the same ticket, $150, $200 ticket. If you're smoking in the street, if you're home or
Let
you
me say
find a
that to you.
bag, you free.
My cousin's a doctor, right?
Uh-huh.
And he do like some kind of research on it. He said yes, it's good for like a lot of things. Marijuana.
Yes.
Yes, he said that to me. He said,
Factually.
I said, my son. He said yes. And if you Google it, and they're gonna tell you everything about marijuana.
Yes, it's true. But with cigarettes, you can't do that.
You can do that, yes.
Cigarettes is proven to kill you.
So let's all start smoking marijuana.
If you want to.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Let's all our black people.
No,
let's start. We got
no,
enough
no,
problems.
here's the
Our
thing.
minds already messed up.
No.
Let's just mess it up more. Let's
See-
just get high. Let's just get
No,
high.
Martin,
Forget all the
Martin,
responsibility we
no,
have.
that's not the. That's
Stupid.
that's stupid.
The
What you're saying,
marijuana-
what you're saying is stupid.
Well, that's what you're saying.
ignorant.
It's right
no,
laughing.
no,
'Cause he's right.
Because no,
Black
he's
people should
you know
not
what?
be smoking no herb.
Nope, because
Period.
you sound ignorant when you say that.
Well, it's true.
It's not true.
All
It's
the
not
problems
true.
we have, especially
Martin,
black Americans.
marijuana is not one of them. The problem with marijuana, this is going back to the original point. The original point was talking about finding people for marijuana. Now, you know how many people of color are incarcerated in jail over marijuana. Little offenses.
Rockefeller law.
Come on, yes, of course.
amount. Rockefeller
A
law
small
is
amount.
bad, right, but
It's
that's the
horrible.
law. Right.
So,
That's not the marijuana,
so,
it's
but
destroying
law,
your brain.
a lot of the laws are made against us.
All right.
So you want to say, all right, get rid of, put people, give them $500
I want
fine.
$500 fine right away.
So many people of color are incarcerated in jail because of marijuana,
Okay.
which is bullshit.
Okay.
But no, I'm going to say that to you. It was the same thing when they were like, yeah, see the same thing about alcohol. They legalize alcohol. A lot of people still drinking, but they
Right.
right.
But alcohol also is proven to kill you and cause
Right,
cancer.
but they're not. But you can't drink in the street.
Yeah, you can't drink in the street,
All
but
right
you go
then.
to a club, you go to a lounge, you go anywhere else,
So go
and
to
you
the
kill
club
yourself.
and the lounge and do it. But
Yeah.
don't be smoking on the street.
Yo,
in New
but
York City.
until if they make outlaw cigarettes and give people fines for cigarette smoking on the street, then I'll hear your argument.
Well, all right, whatever. All I know.
But it's proven.
is that- but
One
I
is
don't- I
proven
don't believe
that
no
kills
black.
you.
If you got dark color skin,
Come on, that's
unless you got
BS.
a medical issue.
That's
if you're
BS.
smoking herb,
Nope.
then you are dogging yourself.
That's BS.
Dogging yourself.
I don't agree with
How
you.
aware we gotta be.
I
We have to be
disagree.
aware. And we're not even aware.
That's
because
not
we're high all
true.
the
That's
time.
not true. That's
And the only
what?
reason we
Yo,
do
how
it,
can you
the only
generate?
reason we
Yo,
do it,
wow,
the only reason we do it-
wow.
The only reason we do
Why?
it is because we want to be cool.
That's
And we wanna
bullshit
be
too.
down.
Martin, that's
'Cause
BS
white
too.
people was doing it back in the day.
Black-
we wasn't doing that shit.
Black people
We
weren't
wasn't-
smoking weed.
We wasn't smoking
Martin,
way
black-
back in the day.
black people were not smoking weed?
Woodstock.
You're talking about
black people
you
started
talk-
smoking weed.
Martin,
the Jamaicans started
Black
doing
people
it.
been smoking weed for way before Woodstock.
That's horrible.
Do you know that?
And that's sad.
Do you know that?
If that's true,
Do
that's
you know
sad.
that they're
So black
scientists?
people was
Do
getting
you know that
high.
they're doctors?
So that's why we at
Do you-
where we at.
Yo, come on, man. You're
That's
not
where we
making
at,
any
where we
sense.
at.
No, that's not why
So
we
during
are.
the slavery, we
Mar-
were smoking herb.
Probably.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
Probably.
Okay.
Back in the bush.
Yeah,
What?
okay.
Come on, man.
And what
Yo,
were we doing? Were we creating anything?
Martin, we are the creators of the
No,
world.
but we're not creating nothing now.
What are you talking about? What are you doing?